Hello, preceptors. My name is Ali Tavakoli, and I have been working with creating this preceptor portal service for the School of Nursing at the University of Houston, Victoria. And I will be showing you some basic features in this video, and hopefully it'll help you with submitting your preceptor application if you haven't precepted students for the School of Nursing before, and also show you how you can use the preceptors dashboard within our system that makes it a very secure and safe mechanism for you to register students in the courses that you are precepting. And also you will be able to evaluate your students. I will create another video that shows you the evaluation process. So here we are on the main page of the UHV. You just open up your browser. The preferred browser is Firefox. You should be able to still use all of the functionalities and features of the website with Internet Explorer, Safari, and a number of other browsers that you might prefer. So what you need to do is to go to the address line of your browser and type preceptor.uhv.edu, and then you would be opening up our main page, UHV Nursing Preceptor website. And there are certain tabs in here that gives you information about the school resources, the general resources, and also the academic information about the programs that are hosted at the University of Houston's School of Nursing. If you are first-time preceptor here and you have not worked with the UHV program before, you will need to create an account. And that account is under the Home tab and under the Initial Application. If you have precepted before or you have set up your account previously, you will be able to click on the preceptors dashboard, and then you will be forwarded to a login page, and then you would submit your credentials, your username, which is an email address that you submitted when you created your account, and the password. So right now I'm going to register as a initial applicant. So I'm going to go onto the tab, Home tab, and then click on Initial Application. The registration page opens up, and I'm asked for an email address. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'll just put a fake email address. But you need to know that it has to be a working email address, otherwise you will not be able to submit your application. So for this purpose, I'm going to use a test email address, and you would have to submit and confirm your email address. Also, you need to supply a password. I recommend a password that would be easy for you to remember, but not easy for others to guess. The minimum requirements for the password is that it has to be at least 5 characters long. So for this purpose of this test, again, I will be submitting the password 789456, and I will do that same password, and it's asking for your last 4 digits of social security number. This would be your security question, and if you forget your password, you will be able to retrieve your password by supplying the security question. Notice that the security questions cannot be changed, so it's fixed, and it is fixed so that our administrators will be able to retrieve passwords or unlock passwords that are locked. And so it also helps with the validations that the School of Nursing requires. For this test example, I will submit 1, 2, 3, 4 for the security question answer. Then you click on Create User, and your account will be created for you. As you notice here on the top right corner of the page, the email address is going to be used as your username. So the next time you would like to log into your preceptor account, which I will show you in a different video, you will be able to click on the username, submit the test@uhv.edu, which is my test email address, but it will be your email address that you supplied in the previous page. So we need to submit your personal information so that the School of Nursing will be able to create an account for you and also run the confirmation processes that they are required to run. So I will submit my name, and the date of birth is your date of birth. So this is also another key feature, key information that the School of Nursing requires. So I will submit a date of birth. The required fields are shown by these asterisks, and if you don't supply the information, you will be asked to supply it. Otherwise, you will not be able to proceed. And also, some of this information is needs to be validated. For example, the date of birth needs to be in mm/dd/YYYY, which is 2 digits for month, followed by a /, 2 digits for date, followed by a /, and 4 digits for year. So if I don't do that, for example, if I supply the information in a wrong format, I will be pointed to correct my information. Then a street address, city, state, zip code, and phone number. Again, I will supply just some test phone number. Now, on the next page, you will be asked professional information. So there are certain occupations that we have, so you can specify what your primary occupation is, and if it is other, you can choose another specification occupation, and then you would type in your occupation. So I'm just going to go ahead with choosing the nurse occupation, and then the highest degree that you earn. So I'm going to put PhD here. The majority of our preceptors, I noticed that they have a BSN degree. And for clinical specialty, we highly recommend you to choose the clinical specialty, your clinical specialty. So, and we have a series of clinical specialties, and if your specialty is not shown here, you can click on Other and specify. And certifications, we have a set of certifications, and I recommend you choose the one that is the most recent. And again, for the purpose of this example, I'll just specify Other. And then you would click on Next. Notice I forgot to put my license number. And since I chose my occupation as nurse, nurses in the state of Texas have license numbers. So you would have to also supply that information. And this is a crucial information for the School of Nursing to be able to the applications by the I believe Texas Board of Nursing. So I'm going to supply now for the purpose of this test, again, I'm just going to supply a test number. And on the final page, the school needs to know which clinical affiliation you are associated with. So the drop-down list next to the facilities shows all of the up-to-date clinical affiliations. And so you would choose your clinical affiliation. If there's any specific item or comment that you have that might be helpful to the School of Nursing staff, you can type it here. Now, in this case, since this is going to create an account, I will notify our staff that this is a test account. And then you are done and ready to finish. So you click on the Finish button, and at this point, your application has been submitted to the School of Nursing, and in the School of Nursing, you can go ahead and proceed with confirming your application. You will have an account set up in the School of Nursing database that will have your information, and I will show you how to do these two tasks. If you know the name of the students and the course that you would like to work with them and precept them, you choose the first item. Please click here to go to your preceptor dashboard and enroll students. If you don't know the name of the students, or you might think that some of the information might have changed, maybe you made a mistake when you submitted your address or some of the information that I showed you previously, you can click on the second item. Please click here to go to your dashboard and update your information. And if you don't want to do any one of these two options and you want to come back at a later date and register students or update some of your information, like for example, if your address changed or your phone number changed, you can come back. And finally, you can log out. Thank you very much for listening to me and watching this video to show you how to set up your account. And in the next video, I will show you how you can register a student and also how you can update your information.